Hey guys, it's Courtney Lanza, and I am on my first official day of summer, and I just finished up my last day of the school year yesterday. And so, one thing that I like to do at the end of every school year is reflect back a little bit on how the year went, what I did as an educator, what I can improve on for the next year. And one thing that I found myself doing this morning is really being critical of myself a lot. And thinking of, well, I should have done this and I could have done that, and thinking of all the ways that I needed to improve, but not counting any of my successes, not being proud of what was accomplished. And so, what I wanted to take a minute to talk about, maybe there's somebody else that needs this too, but is our confidence, believing in ourselves and not focusing on the negative things that happen, but being really focused on the good and being able to celebrate those little joys and triumphs. And one thing that I've noticed lately, and on social media and just in person with different people, is that I notice that some of the people that I look up to the most, that I think they just have it all together and their life is just going strong, and I just admire them and their work ethic and what they do, I find that they're so critical of their own selves. And it bothers me. It bothers me a lot because there are people that I'm around on a daily or weekly basis that I think are just rocking it as a mom. They, to me, epitomize what a good mom is. They seem to be doing an awesome job, and then I'll hear them make comments about themselves that really show me they don't necessarily believe that all the time, or maybe they're counting on the things they should have done better, just like I was doing this morning with my last school year as a teacher. And I just hate it. I wish that they could see themselves the way I see them, and what an awesome job I think they're doing. And I know that I don't see every story behind the scenes, or I don't see what happens behind closed doors in their homes all the time, but what I do see is awesome. And it's not just with moms. I see guys that seem like they're rocking it as husbands and dads, and I watch people who are crazy busy and they seem to juggle it all and do awesome with their time. And just when I hear the comments that people make about themselves, it just shows me we really are our own worst critic. We are so judgmental of ourselves. And one thing that I've found myself doing is when I'm out and about, I do judge people. And I know we're not supposed to judge people, but I don't find myself doing it negatively. I'm watching all the good they're doing, all the positive they're doing. I'm like, wow, that person is so good at just making conversations with random strangers. That person is always smiling and they're so positive and uplifting. Wow, that person just really does an awesome job with their kids, and they just seem to have so much fun and enjoy what they're doing. Whatever it is, I just find myself really seeing people in a positive light. But then when I look in the mirror, I'm very critical about myself and what I need to improve. And so what I just want to challenge you with today, and challenge myself, I'm talking so much to myself here, is just changing how we talk about ourselves, changing the language that we use with ourselves and with others, because this world is so negative and so critical already that it can't hurt to give ourselves a little pep talk, to give others a pep talk, because if they could see themselves the way we see them, and if we could see ourselves the way others probably see us, I think our days would be a lot more positive and a lot more confident. And so let's take those negative words, those, well, I'm not really this, or I'm not really that, and I'm not that good at this, or maybe I should have done this, and let's change it to, wow, I did that really well, or I am good at this, and I'm proud of myself for this. And let's tell other people how great they are. It may take me a little out of my comfort zone because I'm just not usually into just walking up to random people and saying, hey, I really like this about you, but maybe I should. Maybe we should start telling people more how awesome we see them, and maybe it would help change some of those criticisms that they have of themselves into positive lights, and kind of outweigh that negative and do a little good. So just today, be confident, be strong. And I know there's a difference in being cocky and confident. I've heard that a lot. But you know what? I would rather somebody verge on that side of being a little too cocky than being down on themselves or being upset at some things that they can't change. So today, let's just lift everybody up, lift other people up. Find one person that you can give a positive compliment to today, and also focus today on talking about yourself in a positive light. Let's throw away those negative words, because those labels that we often fear so much that other people are going to see in us, or they're going to notice and they're going to label us this way, or they're going to think I'm like this. when we tell ourselves that enough, we start to believe it, and we end up labeling ourselves way more than other people do. So today, just be confident, focus on the positive, use those positive words, and I hope you have an amazing day, because you are, and you deserve it.